In today's video, I'm going to be going over the best ways for you guys to make and keep coins without doing any trading or investing whatsoever. If you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below for more FIFA 22 content, and hit that notification bell so you know when any upload comes out right away. So guys, I know, a little weird. The channel is basically based around trading, investing in the market, and today we have a video of, none of that. But I often get a lot of questions about people who are trying to make coins, or maybe, seeing people in the comments that just aren't trading, or they don't like to trade, they don't have the time to trade or invest or do all this. And it can be frustrating too when we have, a very crappy market. So we're going to be going over how to make coins without doing anything market related. So if you guys, you have your transfer list stocked up, or you just don't want to trade in general, or the market is crap, these are some ways that you guys can make coins. Now, the first kind of path, method, example is going to be objectives. Now, there are a ton of objectives this year, and what you guys can do is just do any of these. A lot of these oftentimes will give you little things that can improve your club greatly, whether it's packs, XP, season progress, the milestones, the foundations. Each thing gives you just a little bit more coinage, and it's really easy to do. You guys can do this regardless of what happens. Just playing the game completes a ton of objectives for you. So it's something that you guys want to keep in mind, and you always want to be playing a game with an objective completion in mind. You guys get tons of pack rewards, and what people often, don't understand is, yes, some of them are untradeable. I understand that, but say you get an ultimate pack or the 100k pack or whatever it is for 50 wins. Let's say it is untradeable, but let's say you have like a Conte in your team and then you pack him untradeable. You're able to get rid of your tradable versions for an untradeable pack, and that allows you to make more coins and maybe keep some good players. And regardless, those players can then be reused for other SBCs and such, keeping your club, you don't have to touch the liquidity of your club. You don't have to use your coins to complete SBCs. So I always say do objectives, because what objectives will do is make you coins elsewhere. And that brings me to my second method, and that's going to be SBC building. You guys can do so much with this stuff, SBC crafting, building, and stuff like that. It's really, really easy to do, and there's many different ways you can do it. Now, of course, you guys can complete these SBCs and such and get all your tradable packs that you're able to then open, and what you can do with those packs is then just sell every card. Really easy, and you guys can build a ton of coins doing that. It is just beyond easy, guys. You're just building packs. But what you guys can also do, and it is a little bit more of a process, is you guys can look to go from within to make coins and complete those SBCs. You guys can craft your stuff by doing the bronze pack method, and then you can use those bronze players to throw in bronze upgrades for silvers that you put into the silver upgrades, and then the golds that you put into these ones. So it just kind of goes along the line, and you get a ton of more players to throw in other SBCs in which you complete. Now, of course, I'm sure many of you guys are aware, you guys definitely want to bang out these hybrid leagues and hybrid nations SBCs, because these give out great rewards and is a great way to build a lot of coins fast right at the start. 100% recommend doing it as soon as you guys can, and not to mention, they give out good packs, a rare mega pack, another rare mega pack, and then inside there's good packs, and then this one gives you 13k plus some really good packs inside too, like another rare mega. The mega packs are really good. The 25k pack's really good. You guys can build up a lot of coins doing that, because you guys can get those packs and sell all those players from within. Next up is just flat out playing the game. You guys obviously get coins from, opening or just playing the game and winning games, losing games, etc. But what you guys can actually do is you can do a weekly rotation of your teams to save coins, because we know how the market fluctuates. On Sunday, a lot of people are selling, and in that case, people are losing, coins on their teams because players are going down. And then, on Friday and Thursday, the market's the highest. Now, if you're not a crazy hardcore trader, I'm gonna guess that unless you're a pro watching this video, you probably won't be playing much champs this year. And rightfully so, because it is very difficult to get into foot champs this year. The final at least, and very rare, it'll be very rare for you to do it. So if you don't really play champs, you're able to rotate your teams very easily. What you guys can do is look to buy your teams on Sunday, Monday, and then you guys can play rivals or whatever it is that you guys want to do during the midweek, and then look to sell your teams on Friday, and then on the weekend play squad battles with an untradeable team that you guys might have. And I know it's a little trading, I get it, you know, a little bit investing and stuff, but it's really not that bad if you pick the right players, and you're able to basically just keep building coins a little bit each week without really doing anything. And of course, playing the game, you will get your rewards, and the same as the last two methods, use your packs, open them up, and you just kind of save your coins up, sell everything that you get in the packs. Now, like I said, this method is really good to slowly build up when you rotate your teams, because again, you just avoid losing coins each week. Whereas you play Foot Champs, it's very rare that you could finish all your games on a Friday, unless you have the most time in the world, or you guys just don't do anything on Fridays. So now we come up to the most important part, and none of this stuff works if you aren't smart with your coin management. And that is the #1 problem for everybody, whether you trade or not, why you don't keep coins, because people use their coins for dumb things. And I'm gonna just remain neutral here, and I'm not gonna say anything, but there's one thing on this page that would be really dumb to throw your coins in. And that happens all year. People dump so many coins into useless SBCs. Shaqiri is never gonna be a usable player unless you're a huge Shaqiri fan, or a Leon fan, and even if you're a Leon fan, I don't know why you would do this SBC. People just dump so much coins in useless players, and they just never get it back. You never get your coins back for these players. And let's be real, Shaqiri, you will not be using him next month. And he likely won't, even with a couple upgrades, he wouldn't be that good, and there's so many better players, especially with how low the market is this year. So I would definitely look to avoid doing a lot of player SBCs, and the same kind of goes with buying players. You guys will always want to be looking for players on the market at their cheapest price. You never want to be buying players that are way overpriced and doing all this nonsense, or like buying a player and reselling them right away because you accidentally do it. Keeping your coins is very smart to do, and you always want to be cautious of what you're doing. Don't waste them on dumb SBCs, and if you guys save your coins, you manage them well, you will hit 1 million and a lot more super fast without even like trying. Finally, and you're kind of betting on yourself here, this is the draft method. Now, if you're really not good at the game, you guys can do single player draft. We actually have a video talking about if single player drafts are worth it. But then you could do the draft method, I guess we'll call it. The draft method, of course, is a 15K investment that you have to put in. But if you are good, you will get packs back, and more oftentimes than not, winning the draft, you'll at least make your coins back to 15K, if not more. And this is really good for you guys that love to just play the game, because you can use all these different players that you might not be able to afford in-game right now. And you can use them in drafts and do all this, and just make a ton of coins by just winning drafts. If you're really good, it's a really good method. But realistically, all you need to do is win at least 2 in the online draft for you to get packs back that would be worth it. And again, a little bit of luck and you can make a ton of coins through your packs, and of course just selling everything. And with a single player draft, if you do that, again, check out the video, but if you can win the single player draft, you can make profit on these drafts pretty easily, and you can just slowly build up your coins like that. And finally, just again, rewards. I mean, we kind of talked about it with everything else when we were talking about playing the game, but when you get squad battle rewards or division rival rewards or even foot champ rewards, the best thing to go about it is always taking the tradable rewards, because if you take untradeable, you can't really move those players on or anything. So if you take, you know, the tradable rewards in division rivals, you're able to sell everything. If you get a good pull, you make a lot of coins, but very easily doing, you know, these 3 modes, you'll be able to make a lot of coins. And I guarantee if you're just smart with everything, you do what I say, you do all these different methods to make coins in the game, you can easily get to 1 mil within a few weeks, and it's just that simple. So yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. I know it's a little bit of a weird one because, you know, we usually trade on the channel, but this is a good way to make coins if you don't want to trade. I highly recommend that you guys do trade. Trading is the way to go to make coins fast if you want to. But if you're not into that and you don't want to do any of that, this is just as good as a method. You know, just doing all these little things, they add up over time, of course. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, and until next time, peace.